Welcome, Dude Milk. How are you? Let's see what we got. Make sure we got everything going here. Let's see. Just making sure my sounds are good. That's all. Just checking some things here since I had to update OBS. All right. Let's see. All right. So, if you're new to this, we're going to go to... we need a name, but we'll come back to the name. Idyllic Valley is the new one. Let's do so for resources, we're going to normal, 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 and normal. Map size is going to be medium. Stoneham sounds good. And then everything here is normal like always. And let's get this city builder on the way.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
All right, not too bad. Hope y'all like the intro. Sit back with me, grab a cup of coffee, we'll let this load up, and we'll get to building. It's just going to be a nice, easy day doing some city building. We'll go from there. Maybe have some good chat, we'll see. Let's see. Just waiting for it to load. Takes a minute. All right. Make sure everything is good on my end. I think so. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Alright, so here's our settlers right here. We finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that is near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. If you say so. So, let's just take a look at what we've got here. A little bit of a hill. Not too bad. We got some fish in here. Yes, we do. I hear a wolf off in the distance. We have some herbs, some greens, hawthorn. There's deer over here. We got plenty of rocks. What else do we have? Some hazelnut bushes, medicinal roots for medicine, mushroom clusters. Okay. Let's see. We got more fish over here. Some blueberry bushes. That's good to know. Yep, plenty of fish. What do we got there? We got lots of stuff. Plenty of places to fish. Plenty of deer sighted. What is that? Oh, we got a wolf. Alright, so now we know there might be a den nearby, which will cause havoc with our villagers, and they don't seem to like that too much. So, we are going to find a spot. Let's look at our overlays. So, we have our desirability, which will increase and get to the blue as we build. Our water, so we got to have water for everybody. It's a very arid area and dry. This is not bad here. And then for our fertility, not bad at all here. So, we're actually going to build right on top of the mountain for our city center. Yes. Here we go. And we already have a wolf that they killed. Everything is going to be low in shortage for right now. But they've got some meat there. Let's turn the fertility map off. We're going to go to... So with basic resources, let's give this a pause, is logs, which is what we get from harvesting trees. Firewood, which we get from a firewood cutter. That'll cut it from our logs. Wood planks, same thing. We have a plank maker. We have stone, which will harvest from all these stones around, which is like right there. There's 40 stones in that rock. Clay, brick, and then gold that we get every month. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And this is, let's go ahead and get started. Let's hit harvest. So we'll harvest everything that's in the area here. We also need to harvest this rock. We got to get some rocks. Let's just take 2 seconds and get some stuff here. Okay. Now, we just let everything run. Speed up our time a little bit. I gotta cut down some stuff. We're in the very beginning of spring. They're just building away. We don't need roads to connect everything, but when there's people with roads, they actually move faster to get away from predators and that kind of stuff, or to get back to respond to invasion. So, we'll see. You like the choice, huh, Dude Milk? Very nice. My chat is a little slow today, so sorry about that. I'm trying to fix it. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it now, but I'll get it working. Let's go ahead and... Game audio too loud, or is that not bad? I'm just going to let some things run here and just let some of these resources build up. That is very loud on my headset, though. I know that. Wrong thing. I'm just going to turn you down just a little. Alright, shouldn't be too bad. So the main reason why we build on top of this hill is if you hit this button here, it will call all your villagers back and they'll be able to shoot out. Also, when we start building things, we can build towers that will have archers shoot down and out of. That way, they'll get a bonus if they can see more and shoot farther, which they can from up here. So, we are going to build a road directly around. there. And we're going to have one come right off the back to there. Blueberry bush, we can actually pull those still, and I'll show you that. We can relocate it. We can move buildings and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to change my HUD here. That's the wrong HUD. I'm trying to get this to go away. I got to remember. That's resource map. Okay, we'll figure it out. So, real quick, we're going to slow down some time here to normal speed. Hit to our build menu. We got to get some food in, and we need to get some firewood cut. So, we do need to place a graveyard, but just not yet. We need some houses. So, we're going to come over by... Actually, let's look at our fertility map. Okay. We're going to put them right here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to start with that. And the reason why we're looking at a fertility map is we have to build a farm. Stockyard is going to go up here because we're actually going to end up encasing everything with a fence to protect all of our resources from invasion. It does happen. We will get to that. Basic well for our people to drink, which we got to wait for them to be built. And I'll show you that. Fire splitter can be this side. We're actually going to go ahead and rotate them and be right there. So. Defenses. And this is what I mean. So we have... Look at that extra bump when we got +5, +2. We go over here. +7, +7, +8. So they're a lot better to be able to shoot down and away. And that's the reason why. We do have some walls. We've got wooden walls. And we've got stone walls. Firewood and housing. Yes, we know. So food production, we need to have a hunter's cabin. Right now, we're just going to place it right here. Because we have deer that were over here. So let's explore that real quick. Okay. And if you have any questions on what I'm doing, just ask. We'll talk about it. It is starting to take shape. It's looking good. We just got to take our time and think when we do this. So a forager shack, we need one of those. We're actually going to put him... let's go right here. Next to the woodcutter. Because we can move those rings. And then we definitely need a fishing shack because... We're going to turn it this way and put it right there. We have all that fish right in this lake. So that'll give us the beginning. And we need a smokehouse for everything we do when it comes to meat. Smokehouses will take our meat from raw to smoked. That way it'll actually store better. And then it should store through the winter. Because right now, we've got 9 months of food in public storage. But we'll have 3 months of spoilage by the time we're done. And we're already halfway through summer. So we got to let this catch up. Let's go ahead and run a road right here. Right down to there. Why not? We're not going to go crazy with roads, but we are going to work on them. We're going to let that kind of fill in. We're going to watch everybody. And this is kind of cool if you watch. They do a lot of work. And our people are not that happy, but they don't have any beer, shelter, cleanliness. But we're getting there. They're still new. And while that takes a second to take shape, I'm going to go refill my cup of coffee. So everybody else, take a minute, grab some coffee, tea, whatever you drink. Come on back. All right, so we've got some houses built. And then as you see, they're missing firewood, which we don't have yet because that is that building right there. The firewood splitter. We've got one person cutting firewood. We're going to bump them up to 2. We're also, out of our 12 people, we've got 12 places for them to sleep. And let's look at our personnel. We've got 6 people that are doing basic labor, which is who go out and they cut wood, harvest stones. 4 people that are building. 2 people with the fire splitter or firewood splitter, and then now we have a forger. So we can actually bump this up to 5. Let's go ahead and do that. So our forager, we take and we go to this circle, which if you look, there's that yellow circle around it. And then look at the resources we have right here. Problem is, as we go, some of that stuff's going to go away. And what we need is that one that's right there on the left. That'll help us make baskets later on. So we're going to go about right there. Okay. Okay. We now have our fishermen. We're going to hit the shore here. 18 plus 100. Fish count 466. Fishing productivity is 200%. Is that the best we can get? I think so. It is, so we're just going to do that. They're now fishing. Smokehouse, let's go ahead and make that a priority and add our 2 builders to it because we don't want our food to spoil. I'll let you watch it. It's really cool to watch them work. And I'm going to eat a snack, so. Oh, we've got more people. More people await to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month food supply and 6 houses. Okay, so that's our first challenge. We're gonna let this finish. And there we go. Almost built the wrong thing. Alright, go back to our housing. We're gonna go just like that. 2 more. Let's see how much that extra that gives. Right now we have 12 of 12. Our geese are getting ready to fly over. They do every fall. There they go. Now, we have something built. We're going to go to our resources, and we go to our water well. Watch the well. See how it's green? Chandu, welcome back. This is what we're looking for. That means it will encompass this area. We need to have a well for everybody in case something catches on fire. So we're going to put one over here. Also, right there by the hunter cabin. How you doing, Chandu? It's been a while. Alright. Now we gotta let things a little bit settle and catch back up, but we've got food coming in. Alright. We are getting there with our smoked fish. Our well's almost done. I'm glad you're doing good. Now that they've got that trimmed down. And this is a game that it does take a little bit, and we're just going to enjoy it, chat a little bit, and slowly build this civilization back in the day. I'm a heck of a fan of city builders, and I'm glad this came out. And it's still low in beta, technically. I've had it since day one. I've played it a few times, been waiting on a few updates to happen, which they have. And now I'm playing it. Everybody's happy. There's no sickness or anything. Today's just a laid-back day. We're just going to relax and watch the game. Alright, we're getting close to fall. We're in mid-autumn now. Get close to winter, I should say. Sorry about that. We're starting to lose our builders to other jobs. Aiden, what's going on? You're supposed to be working, big guy. Alright. So, what we need to do real quick is we're going to pause the game. And we're going to... You goofball. We're going to hit build and we're going to go to food. We have to balance out our food production. Like everything else. What do we have here? Some hawthorn. I really don't want to lose that. But... we need 10 by 10. We only need one. There it is. Alright. You get back to work, big guy. That's our first farm field. And we're going to leave it alone. And let the game play. And it will build. It takes about a year for them to build. That's a pretty big field. Let's go to our harvest. And let's make sure we get everything cleaned up. Always want to make sure we've got... That's the wrong button. Things being harvested so we don't run out of wood. Beautiful trees. They will grow back. And save the game. Have some coffee. Make sure we get all of our rocks, because those are going to be important as we get going. Alright, we have our deer sighted. I have not messed with the hunter cabin, which is my fault. I should have been doing that. So let's go to our hunter cabin. Now we need to move this ring. So as you see there, the deer is at 2. The trapping is up. No wolves, no bears, no boars, which is good. Let's go about right there. Okay. And as it gets cold, they're going to stop working. They're going to go hide and survive the winter. So the goal is that they all don't die off. We have enough room for 16 people. So we definitely need this other house to build. Two more pieces of wood. That's it. We got 73 firewood, so we should be good for the winter. Let's watch this number up here. Here we go. We can have now 20 people. We got room for everybody. Alright. We need a graveyard. That's a very fertile area. We don't want to have a bad place, but we're just going to do, can hold. Let's just say that. These cannot be moved. So once they're set, that is it. But we need them because when people pass away, they will be picked up by the other villagers and put in the ground. That way then their diseases don't get spread. Okay. Everything is still looking good. We're going to have to get through the winter. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Let's move this blueberry bush to behind our forager. Is there any more? Nope, not yet. This is going to be a problem for wolves because I think this is about the area where we saw the wolves at, but we'll get it figured out. I do have it sped up time so we can get through. As you can see, we're on this hilltop, so it's a pretty good spot. Here we go. And now we've got for 100 people. That's perfect. We'll give them that road so they can get to and from the farms pretty quick. Alright, first year is done. First year's in. We've got 2 more people that have migrated to us. Producing a lot of meat, which is good. Let's just go and bump this up. We got too many food spoilage with our proteins. Yep, we need this number to go down and this number to climb. So. Alright. Let's look at for the next thing we got to build. We have everything we need for our housing. So now our storage is we need a storehouse. We can do on this side. We also need a root cellar. And these are all things that will help keep our food and our berries and all of that stuff from spoiling as quick. We're going to watch that build real quick, which not too bad. We're going to let that run at 2 times speed. We'll go from there. Just moving right along. They're getting there. These take a bit. Now the root cellar is up, so the root cellar will store all of this type of food, the berries, the root vegetables, greens, some other fish and smoked fish, which is good. That'll definitely help. And then the storehouse will store everything, unless we say no to berries and no to meat. We can do that. Now, the stockyard is where building supplies go, and that's why we built that one first. Now, let's go ahead and slow things back down because people are running around. Check our houses. Everything is good there. We've got everything we need there. We've got 20, room for 20. We've got 14. Let's see. We might be doing okay with this smokehouse. Think so. Let's take a look. Our numbers coming down. They're getting ready to swap. Very nice. Building storage is full. Okay. So the root cellar should take most. And to help with that storage, let's go ahead and move this. If I hit the right button. Oh, not that far. To there. How's our farm looking like? It is getting there. We also need to build. We can always change it. We got to put a wall around it. And we're going to do the farm fence. And then we're going to add a gate to it. Now what that does is it keeps the animals from eating our crops. Let's turn that the right direction, which it did that way, and that's fine. It keeps them from eating our crops. See, 4,200 for our farmers. So it takes a bit. The game knows. And if I'm moving my screen too fast, just let me know. Or if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I think we got it pretty well figured out. Everybody's doing good there. All right. See how long it takes to move. Everybody's looking good. Let's go back to our build menu. So we need to get a market put down. And we need a town. We have the town center. So, oh, lightning strike right there. We gotta be careful because it'll light our buildings on fire. Need a saw pit and a storehouse. We have the storehouse up, so now we just need a saw pit. So we go to resources. Saw pit. Now this is going to make people a little mad. So we'll put that on this road. And then also I saw the tannery is up. Cures animal hides and turns them into coats that help villagers work outside and survive longer. We're going to put that over here. How about right there? Go ahead and give that a road, an access road. I'm a fan of putting roads in for most of these people. And we need to prioritize that, and it is, because that has to go. The tannery will help make us some clothing to keep everybody warm. And the saw cutter to make logs will help a lot also. And we've got plenty of firewood now, so we can actually back our firewood down some. So let's go ahead and get back to one person for that. We're getting close to having to put more houses in. $87. We're storing some smoked fish in there. That's good. That's good. What about this guy? There we go. Smoked meat. All right. Smokehouse is doing good. I like it. Everything is still looking good there. We do need to get another water well. So this well here is close enough for them. No issue there. We just got to keep an eye on it. Oh, we're down to half speed. That's my fault. There's a lot being built with only 3 people, or 14 people in our town. But these are the necessities and the building block. We got our first villager that was born. And a new settler has arrived. So we're at 16 now. There's our clay pit we're going to use later. Heat wave is coming. So, alright, let's go ahead and close that. The winds have died down and a period of sweltering heat has set that in could last for weeks, ensuring that your town's adequate water supplies, villagers need it, may draw more water from the wells. Crops may be damaged, especially those sensitive to heat. We'll get into that whenever our farm is ever closer to being done. Then also we need to check on our well to make sure they don't dry up, because they will. 240, so that's good. 240. We're doing good. Too many wells close to each other will cause issues. They are doing absolutely fine with this heat wave. All right. We're just taking our time to make sure we don't have an issue. Let everything kind of catch up for what we've done. We'll speed up time just a little bit. All right, now we got to stop. What is it? We've got a wolf. How many villagers do we have that can assist? Let's do everybody. Why not? Let's do that. And we send them to attack the wolf. This person. Am I still highlighted on them? I do that all the time. That person, we need them to run up here. Ready? There we go. So the predator's gone. We have somebody that's stricken with rabies. Uh-oh. But 3 people have been attacked. They will heal over time. This lady. Sorry about her luck. Sedina. Oh, she's going back to work. What a tough gal. That person has rabies. Hopefully they will be healed. We shall see. Okay. We're almost done with the logs, which will help a lot. Here's the wooden fence as it's being built. Split rail. Looks good. What else do we got? We got a clay pit there we could use. Any more blueberry bushes? Yes. So we're going to move them over here. We're making a blueberry field. That way we can actually have one person. Oh, that's a thicket. We can have somebody actually use them to get the crops from them at any time without overstretching our resources. So these are very important to grab. Let's pause everything because there's a bunch of them. Grab that one. Any of these, make sure, because there's all hawthorns. Oh, that one's a blueberry. This little preparation here is going to help a lot. And they're under the same classification, but these cannot be moved. Yep, we're going to double check all of them. And my internet is all over the place today. So if you have bad quality, I'm sorry about that. Anything up here? Nope. We will have to get these people to explore more. So that'll be next year's project. This next year is what I mean. All right, that is it for blueberry bushes that we know of for now. Yep. And yes, basically 5 people or 5 times they'll come over and move that bush to right there. And then we just take this person, we move them a little bit closer to home to where they are encompassing. We lost somebody. Encompassing our blueberry bushes for when those bushes are ready. So we have our first person being put into here. And you actually see a headstone pop up. Right now, there's nobody. That's just creepy. Okay. We're going to head and just do 1 slot for now. Get them working. We're going to need more houses. We were at 19 of 20 people because we had 3 more people. And another person born. Nice. What I'm trying to build is the market. There we go. So, I want the market to be about right there. Awesome. Now we can go in here and build a few more houses in line with our market. We'll do 2. We need this as a priority and put everybody on it because that's also how we get income for taxes. Plenty of greens. Look at that. We probably might need another, we most likely need another foraging shack to help out with herbs and eggs and greens. Even though we got plenty of greens here, but look at all of these berries. Look at this. We got hazelnut bushes, bird's nests. Not bad. And there's our person that has been buried. There's our one. As my dog makes a noise and scares me a little. Alright, time is still set to 3. Because now we're using our planks as they are made. We need to check our population because we don't have many laborers still. So we got to kind of help with that. We're going to back down our farmers to 2. Get some laborers back in to keep our wood product in. This is going to take 5 people. 5 farmers. There goes our geese, so we know winter's here. It's a big time balancing act between resources, people management, and supplies. We definitely need our tannery. So we're going to bump that up and just let that play out. Okay, let's check our meat. Resources and storage. The goal is to bring this number down and this number down to 0, but have that right there. We got plenty of food in storage. We got 14 months of food in storage and only 1 month of spoilage. So that is perfect. Predator sighted, we're at. Okay. Another wolf. Man, we must have a wolf issue. What is that? That's a leaf. Okay, everybody. Let's attack this wolf. Hopefully nobody dies, but nope, we're good. Somebody got their butt kicked, but we are good to go. All right. Everybody's back to normal. Tannery is built. We only need one person working in there. We are actually going to turn automatic upgrades because they will do these on their own. The houses. Okay, let's slow time down. Let's take a look at what we have going on. Construction on there has been halted, so it's already been a year. We're almost done. But I've also kind of thinned the herd out when it comes to people working. We got plenty of food there. Awesome. Our firewood splitter is doing well. We're a little low on logs. But that is also because we are at 20 of 20 and we only have 4 laborers. The goal is to get our laborers up to like 12 to 14 and keep it that way. So, we need more houses. Go to our build menu and hit shelter. Click on that to see our radius. I can go one more house here, but I'm not going to because of the well. I left a gap there because I'm going to put decorations in instead, but I need cash to do it. The only thing we have constructing now is the marketplace and the houses. So let's take our firewood splitter now that we've got so much going on, and let's just back them off right now. We've got 320 firewood. Let's go ahead and get through winter. What are these people doing? I can't even click on them. Are they new to the settlement? That would be, very nice. They are. Accept them. Okay. Now we definitely need those homes. So if you look here, everything is full. No medicine is what they need. But we definitely have people now to go get a few things for us. A bustling market will help generate gold and attract new settlers to our growing town. Market stocks houses and generate gold based on the number of houses in the work area. Thank you. That is what we're working on. I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. If you got any ideas, you were like, oh, we got another predator. That was a bear. Or anything like that, let me know. We'll talk about it. We'll look at it. What we need to start real quick now that it is about to be the new dawn. We'll keep time going. We now have plenty of people. We didn't use much firewood. We are now year 3. We're going to go ahead and fence that off. Leaving a little bit of room for some extra stuff, but I need to start my fencing because we have a few more things to put around. If I hit this button, they're all going to come in and shoot out, and this is all covered. So that is the goal. But I want to fence it off so it slows the people down that are attacking and raiding. We're definitely doing very well with the smokehouse. Our fishing is doing well. The hunting is doing well. Now that we have a few people back, we can occupy one spot. Get them back up and working. Let's check our people. We're at 10 laborers. Let's leave it that way. Still 2 farmers, but we need to get our farm finished. So let's go ahead and bump that back to 5. Yes, puppy dog. Yep. This is going to start to really take off now. Prioritize with all 5 builders. Let's go. We're at 1,000. Come on. I'm glad she made the gate, but this is important as that fence. All right, we need to let the game catch back up. And it probably wouldn't hurt to get another person in here cutting planks. Yep, now we got 2. A little extra, but we got to get our income starting up. Check our well. 250. It is good to go. They do refill as it rains. So the rainy season does help a lot. And because of the location we have here, we could build a whole nother market and add more houses, or we can build a road right off of it. And put our Fletcher over here and that kind of stuff. Maybe another fisherman with another smokehouse. The goal is not to outgrow yourself. You gotta take your time. We gotta let our market finish. And our farm. Farm is almost done. It'll be done this year, so it took 3 years. While we're waiting on that, let's look at our build menu. Resources. All right, we need a compost yard, a basket shop, which will help the workers effectively move stuff. We got 4 more. Man, look at that. A Fletcher building, which creates bows and arrows. That is actually a very important one to do next. We're going to put him in town. Maybe not. Let's put him right across from our hunting cabin, because that's where they're going to use them. Crops are ready for assignment. All right, now we pause the game. We slow time back down. We're halfway through this year, so let's just do maintenance. And maintenance. Let's remove that one. Nope, we got to do another maintenance. Then we go here and we do crop, maintenance, crop. Nope. And then... Actually, by that point, we should be able to... Let's do... That's a heat tolerance as a bean, so we'll do that. We'll go like that. We're trying to get our yield up and our fertility to stay up. So we'll leave it there. Just let it run. This is almost finished. And it's now done. There we go. So in this circle is where we will build our houses, and it will get taken care of by this market. $20 planks. Everything is good there. All right, let's go back to our build menu. We have our Fletcher being built, our compost yard. This one is not going to be as desirable, but we also want it close enough to keep things happy. And it's easier to move later on. Where's our fertility? Okay. Let's go back to our desirability. And it's taking a lot because it is a compost yard. I need to look at the fertility also because... Okay, let's run a road because we want it to be effective. But not too far where it doesn't have a chance to collect everything. And our homes are way over here. But it's not too far where it's going to be a problem for them to get to. Basket shop, we need to have one of those. What do we have for? We can do right in that little spot there. There's where our fence is coming through. Let's go right there. See if we can get anything to build in that. Okay. Let's let the town catch up. We now have 10 gold. We have an income of gold coming in now. So that is good. Let's take a look at our tier 1 stuff that we need. We have all of our tier 1 up. We have wells in place, which honestly, we could get away with another well over here. So you see how the well is blue, green, which means it's not going to be affected by it. Now it is. Now it's not. We're going ahead and put one over here. 54%, that's not too bad. And there's our first building on fire. And it's the smokehouse. Oh my. Everybody's going to drop what they have, go get water buckets, and put it out. And it did spread, but they've got it. Very nice. And then they leave their water buckets and go back to work. So we have our tannery. Our cobbler shop. What is that again? Let's slow things down. Villagers to walk faster and avoid injury while working. That's actually pretty important. So we're going to put them on this side. Oof. Right there. And that should be the basic necessities of the first level. Ooh, that was a good lightning strike. Alright, we have wells in place. We have a firewood splitter who's working hard. We've got a saw pit who's working hard. The tannery has been placed. The cobbler shop has been placed. The Fletcher building has been placed. The basket shop has been placed. And it is back on fire again. What is wrong? Might have to turn down the production ratio. Because we have plenty of food and storage. We need to keep that number with everybody here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just back it down a little bit. Okay. To get to tier 2, we need 8 shelters. We have market built and 30 population. Now we have the stone, but we don't have the planks. We do have the people, and now that we're really building, we're going to bump up our productivity. Our rockiness is going down. The weed level's going down. We're looking good. We don't even need to do that because we don't have any sand. I honestly have not seen a sand pit in this game yet on all the maps I've done. But maybe we'll see one day. Or we'll see it together. We're in the fall now. Everything is good there. There's our poo builder collector. The trading post will be level 2. Okay. That was what I was thinking, but I'm not worried about it. Not for right now. Let's get everything caught up. We have our hunter's cabin. We have our forager shack. We have our fishing shack, which never hurts. We have people for it. We kind of do. We can go ahead and do one more. Well, let's just go ahead and leave that one sit. Just for now, but it's there if we need it. So we look at our resources. We have plenty of food. We do need some beans and cabbages and some greens, so we need to work on that. We need everything to be built and get caught up. So we need 2 more years with that crop field. Alright, let's speed it up and watch everything grow. We need to go ahead and get things harvesting again. Always keep your stuff harvesting. Everything will grow back in time. But we gotta keep harvesting. Alright. Tannery is up. We got people making shoes and different clothing. That'll help for winter. Let's keep an eye on our people, our laborers. We got 8 left now. 2 more villagers have migrated, so we are back to doing pretty good. Our food stock is average now, averaging back out. We need to start getting some more fruits and veggies, and that will come in time with our farm. Let's get that extra stone while it's here. We're starting to now get a surplus of supplies, which is what we need. We're just going to let the city grow and kind of idle the way it is. That is a choke point for anybody raiding. It's the harshest time of the winter. Everybody's gone home. Nothing is being done. They don't have the stuff to keep working through the winter like that, which is normal. And now they're back out. You got plenty of room for fish in the root cellar. Plenty of room for the storehouse. Going to bring you back around. Plenty of room here. And as you see, the only way into our crop field, which I wish we could rotate them because of that, but it's okay. Year number 4, and we got another villager born. We're going to need more houses already. Give one more gap. We're going to build 2 more houses. Yearly taxes collected. We're at 62 gold. Very nice. We have a few things here, so our walls and roads. Let's get a gate put in. And a gate put in. And another gate there. Yes, this is an easy way in, but that's okay for right now. As you see our person here, let's explore a little bit farther into the wilderness. I don't know why it zoomed in like that, but we'll explore up there. It looks like everything has been built except the extra fishing shack, which... do we need it? Let's take a look. There's our fisherman. Not too bad. We could probably use more fish. We've got 430. That hunter is working. Let's go ahead and get some more fish on the way. Now they're carrying baskets on their back to move resources, as you see that person running across the screen. Yep. So now they're using baskets to carry stuff. That person there is. We could upgrade our city hall now. Not yet, though. Let's go ahead and get this built, get some more fish. And let's take a look at our people. We have 9 laborers. We can hold 48 people. Let's go ahead and build. It would be under food production. Another smokehouse. We want to make sure we do not lose our food. Spoilage is a downfall. Butchering meat. Looks like everybody's working pretty good, though. Alright, so this year is now changed. We're going to do frost tolerance is carrots, so we're going to put carrots in first. We're going to throw a worker. And can we get some... Heat is low, frost tolerance is high, so we can try that. That gives us a few more things to eat. We're just going to let this finish here. Building away. Fish count's a little low. Okay. $108. Oh, 230%. $240. We're gonna leave it just like that. And then this guy's gonna focus on smoking fish. Oh my. That came out of nowhere. There, everybody's grabbing their buckets of water. They dropped a few. It happens. And put this thing out. Come on, everybody. Good job. Good job, everybody. Back to work. Let's finish our walls here. Okay. Food stocks are low. That's why we were working on it. That will enclose this area. We just have an issue with fires today. I honestly think that is the most issue with fires I've had in this game. Of course, I'm a fireman, so why not, right? Let's let them finish building that. And let's check everything on level 1. Saving our game. Take some coffee. We have our market. We have our graveyard. We have our stockyard, our storehouse, and our root cellar. We have one hunter's cabin that's doing really well. We got a forager's shack that's doing okay. Which we can actually build another one due to the fact that our forager is having an issue. Is that too steep? We'll go up one. That's okay. And that forager is going to go down here and kind of help, because right now if we look at our resources for food, we don't have much of anything from the forager. So we're going to focus on greens and that kind of stuff. There's our food is, our fish is back up. We have 7, that's good. Everybody's jobs are full. 4 builders, very nice. And they should have definitely taken a look up here. And they did. What was that? Looked like a bear almost. We're looking for any extra blueberry bushes. This is where all the stones are. Oh, we got a good stone right there. Look at this thing. 120. Very nice. Okay. No more extra blueberry bushes, which is fine. Go back to what we were saying. All this is good. We could build another farm if we wanted to, which we could do here and do 10 by 10. By 10 like that. That's going to account for 5 more farmers. So we're actually going to go ahead and disable that for right now, but it's marked out. All of our resources are built. Our defenses, which we will put up, as you see here, we can do. We got +7, +7, +6, so that would be the best. Let's just go ahead and put 1 tower in. We don't know where we're going to be attacked from yet. Which is also why we're building our walls up. I think I left that tree dead in the way. Okay. There is a way to put road there. Let's try if we demolish. Oh, I don't want to demolish the whole thing. We'll leave it. That's fine. When these get connected, we can actually put a road down the middle, or we can put apiaries in, that kind of stuff on level 2. I just don't want to outbuild ourselves this quick. We definitely need to build a wall here. Right there. Because that's going to get ugly if not. Which, this is our first time moving a building or relocating, so we're going to slide it forward. Let it take 20 people to move that building forward. Add our gate. That will fix that every entrance now has a gate. Also, we have an animal attack. They won't be able to get in here to take everybody out. Because we don't want that. We've got a really good setup going. We've got a nice living area that's on the edge of the hill. We might actually build another one over here. We got to be careful of our fertility. We don't want to lose out on great fertility land. Fertile land, fertility land. Yeah. Okay, so over here, what do we have? And we got some medicine, which we're gonna need. So let's go ahead and do that. Fishing is doing good. Smokehouse is working great. We're doing well. No grains for bread yet. That takes a bit. It is getting ready to be fall again. Let's just turn that off altogether. We'll let them build the fence and all that good stuff. So with this, that season is done. I'd like to halt that. Our beans are heat tolerant. Okay, so we need to go ahead and get rid. Get rid of the beans. Our fertility is good. Rockiness is great. So we need something with a good frost, but just carrots. Ooh, cabbage. Food yields are good. Or do we do leeks? Leeks won't fit, so we're doing cabbage. All right. We will have to do one field just for, and I will show everybody, our flax, which will help make stuff for our people. We want to make sure they're taken care of. And they left some manure on the road. That's gross. Everybody's looking good. If anybody's watching, do you want to see us go to the next step, or do you want to wait here and come back to it later? It's not a long stream, but it is day one. And this is a good initial layout, which our houses did move. So let's build our wall again. Let's fix that. What we can do is actually relocate all of these forward a little bit. And let's get this back. Let's do, is it X? Salvage. Salvage. They're going to pick this up and put it in place. We definitely need to go ahead and speed time up and let everything get caught back up, because we did a little change here. A little bit of a change. Not too bad. If everybody can, hit that like button for me. We got 3 likes. Keep hitting it if you don't mind. See how many we can get today with this video. I just want to see it hit 20. If we can hit 20 likes, I'd be happy. While we let everything run and catch back up, I'm going to go get one more cup of coffee. So, hit that like button, everybody. Alright. Houses have been moved out of the way. Let's go ahead and rebuild our fence back to where it needs to go. I like to be a very symmetric person when it comes to building fences and all that, and this is not exactly what I was hoping for, but we've got this room for storage and vault and that kind of stuff, and this and that. Year number 5, so we're 5 years in. Not too bad. Not bad at all. Anybody like to see anything? Anybody have any questions on anything? Let me know. I'll answer as best I can. We don't have any more blueberry bushes to move, which stinks, because I'd like to make a blueberry farm. I was actually kind of hoping. Let's go ahead and make sure we got our rocks to harvest. Okay. Food stocks are low. Let's take a look at it. We got plenty of meat and all of that, which it happens when we get through the winter. Making plenty. Our stock is a little low on logs, which is fine. How does our deer population look? Which it looks like it's gone. That stinks. Yep, we lost our deer. Okay. Yep, no more deer. So that's the only downfall, is we have to figure out where the deer have moved to or where there is more deer to keep that influx of food coming in. Because right now we're trying to survive off of fish. I know Raptor was one that he was leaving a field open to feed them and then moving his hunting area around to an open field, which was kind of cool, but did it actually work? We don't know. Would be kind of cool if it did. But to help with our hunting, we can also get a barn and get cattle for slaughter or any of that kind of stuff. We actually are paying somebody to be in this tower. As much as it stinks and it's a kind of expensive, at least we have something to help protect our stockyards and our storage facilities, because when the raiders come, which they will, we'll have an issue with it. And the reason our food stocks are low is because we just lost all of our deer coming in. Yep, hit that like button if you're new. Hit the subscribe button if you want to chat with me. Come on. We'll talk about almost anything game related. Yep, we have lost all protein coming in. Okay. I don't know if the deer will come back. I really hope so. We're going to let all of our stuff catch back up. Your villagers soon face starvation unless food supplies are increased. Forage or build additional hunter and fishery cabins to quickly boost supply, or build more farms to increase the yearly food supplies. Now, our farm, let's close that and close that. Go away. Go away, thank you. Is doing cabbage. We should have a pretty good yield. And that will last a while. Our clover did pretty good. Clover just helps with fertility, though. The storage is empty. I don't think the farm has any storage, which kind of stinks that you can't build a barn for storage for the farm. That would be kind of nice. Alright, let's check our people. We're at 43 of 48. We only got 3 extra laborers. We got 10 farmers, though, because of this. I mean, we've got them. We might as well go ahead and let them build. Let's go ahead. We're going to need the crops. We were doing good. Oh, we got another save. And that is really hot. Wow! All right. Ow. I think we're doing really well. It looks good. We got plenty of money coming in. we can get a lot of houses built in here with some decorations to help to make good money. So that's one nice thing. And speaking of that, we have a few bucks. Let's build a decoration. Let's just take a look at them because they do help. Trees, gardens, garden trail. This is my goal, was the garden trail right down the middle here. But I don't think I left room except right there. Oh, slope is too steep. Can we fix that? Flattened terrain, maybe? Let's just see. Let's just see. If I can flatten it enough to get some decorations in there versus a road, I think we'd do pretty well. All right, we have plenty of food now, but our problem is we have a lot of spoilage coming up because there's our greens. So our greens have harvested. They're getting everything ready for beans. And we will see from there. Yeah, don't know the best way. So now our greens are in there. The best way to keep them from spoiling, unfortunately. They will spoil pretty fast. This is almost done. And it's about time to build a few more houses because our population is growing quickly. And we got to be careful of that. And boom, not too bad. It takes a minute for everything to catch up. So that was the goal. We have enough. So we're going to make a trail of these. Instead of doing a road, we're doing a trail. I think that would look a lot better. And then also we need to build just a few more houses because I like to have an empty house for them just in case we have more people joining. We're going to butt these two together. And then we'll make a space. But we're going to take these and disable the construction of them. And only have those two. Future planning. That way we could go another stack across. Some pretty good future planning, I'm hoping. Well, the game audio dropped out. I'm sorry about that. Is it back yet? Maybe. Hang on. There it is. A little bit. Yep, it's back. Okay. I'm hoping it's loud enough. If not, let me know. I can turn it up. Which, actually, you know what? Let's just do that. You know, I don't know why I go to video settings every time. It's more or less the thunderstorms that get really loud. Alright, we have a pretty good size area to build some more stuff. Food stocks are decent, but we're going to lose a lot come winter. It's mainly our greens. Everybody is happy. We're just letting everything catch back up. We got new villagers born. We're almost maxed our population already. We don't have any laborers. That would be why. We're going to back our farmers back off to 5. It's not going to hurt anything. There's going to be 5 of them disappear to go back out and harvest, which we definitely need. Because we are running out of logs. Just regular logs. That's it. We also need to have a few people exploring because I'm kind of curious of what's down here. And we're getting close to winter. Our deer are starting to come back, so that is good. We'll leave them alone. As you can see, the difference of where people are walking and hanging out. Go ahead and build that. Why not? One good connection. Alright, so there's our desirability for it, which would be that one. We're at 19%. Not too bad. Yeah, a little bit of desirability going up. Not too bad. It's not too bad. We just got to keep it away from all of this. Impending blizzard. It'll be here shortly. That's not good. What does our crops look like? Let's slow down time here. Let's take a look at our crops. It's the beans. Oh, there's no frost tolerance. I did not think that one through. Oh my goodness. So unfortunately, it might not make it to the end. We might lose a bunch. So I'm just taking a look at a few things here for next year on we definitely need the turnips. We're going to get rid of the carrots and try peas. I'd like to have my farmers off the fields earlier versus later. Because of, again, what you just saw. We got plenty of room for people now. We're back up and running. We can now upgrade our city hall. And there is our blizzard. Look at that. Everybody's returning home. And I don't think we're going to get all of our crop in. Man, that stinks. Yep, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, nope. I think they did. Do we have our beans in here? We do. We did get our beans in. Awesome. We have 12 months of food, 1 month of spoilage. Let's get through the blizzard. Somebody's still working. We're going to go ahead and speed up this blizzard because it's going to take a bit. Oh, they dropped their greens. Alright, blizzard is over. It didn't really do too much. We're back up and running. Alright. That wolf. Every time. Every time. Trying to keep our rocks in. It is good to see the deer population has come back. Deer are an excellent source of meat, hides, and tallow. In addition to being no danger to hunters, they will also timid animals and will move away from areas with constant human presence. So they come back. We got plenty of fish again. That's good. Now we just need this. Need them to actually finish. Some nice looking meat right there. Let's go ahead and put everybody on this. It's the only thing. I wonder if we can get it while it's cold. Can we have this for spring? Fingers crossed. Come on, everybody. There it goes. We want this for springtime. There it is. Level 2. We're at level 2 town hall. We've got 50 population, 12 months of food. We're doing pretty good. Once we get to spring, I think we're going to call it, and then we will come back to this next time. And if you like it, leave a like. I'm trying to hit 20 likes on a video for a change. I've never gotten that many, I don't think. And yeah, tell me what you like about the video if you watched it, just a few clips of it or anything like that. Just comment down below and let me know you're here. Would be greatly appreciated. Even if you don't subscribe, just comment to let me know what you liked and what you didn't like. And on that note, we are good for this year. I will see everybody the next time we come back on the Farthest Frontier. I hope everybody has a good day.